Hello, lovelies. It's G here from Golden Thread Tarot. I hope that you are having a fantastic day, okay? And that this message is finding you full of love and abundance as always, okay? So thank you guys so much for being here today. I hope that you guys are having a wonderful holiday season if you are viewing this during the holidays as I'm filming this and uploading it. Let's go ahead and jump into the messages. So I'm really getting really strongly here. We're going to jump straight into the tarot with this Queen of Cups and this Nine of Cups that wanted to come out as I was shuffling the deck, okay, and preparing it for this reading, as well as that Eight of Pentacles on the back. I almost said Eight of Cups. I feel like, now for some of you, this could be somebody that you walked away from, or this could be somebody new, okay? There is somebody here whose wish fulfillment is to have your love and have your affection and have your heart, to have an open and honest conversation with you about how they feel and about what your feelings are and your intentions are towards them, okay? Yes. So again, this person wants to bring some kind of new transformational energy through this, okay? It could be a Scorpio, okay? Or you could be a Scorpio. There could be somebody here that has strong Scorpio placements in their chart, okay? With this Queen of Cups. Or this person is just saying that they have very deep hidden emotions for you that have not come to the surface, and they think that you feel the same way about them, but they're not sure. Pluto, rebirth. Like I said, they really want to bring a rebirth to this energy right here. Yeah, sun. So they want to bring some light and some enlightenment into this, and they want to reveal how they really feel. And mostly they're really confident in the way that they feel about you, but they want to know how you feel about them, okay? Or I would just say there is someone here that wants to know what a feminine energy feels about them, what your feelings are towards them, okay? They want to know what a feminine energy's feelings is, what they are, sorry. Wow. Yeah, so they want peace and love, companionship, and happiness with you. They see you as their wish fulfillment, as their end all be all, especially, yeah, but they feel like there has been some mystery, or there has been something hidden, which is why they want to bring the sun energy in, right? And they want to reveal the truth of what's really happening here. Eighth house. Yeah, right? I was feeling that eighth house energy with this death card here, right? This mystery, like things are kind of mysterious to this person. This person thinks you're mysterious and thinks that this connection is also mysterious in some type of way. It feels kind of mystical or elusive, or yeah, just kind of in the shadows. Yeah, there is this feeling here that this person is being cautious about coming towards you because of the way that things have gone in their past, okay? The Tower. So this person definitely has gone through some serious moments. This person even could have gone through a divorce or through some kind of really serious breakup in the past, okay? And it makes them a little bit more cautious about putting their feelings and um, starting something new with somebody else. For some of you, it could be the opposite. This person could have been watching you from afar go through a breakup, and now they're kind of wondering like I'm interested in this person, but I want to know when is like a right and appropriate time to like come forward. Um, Especially if some of you here are really, like this, you're breaking up from a marriage that included like kids, or like it was some kind of long-term commitment, okay? And this person is kind of like, I'm really interested in this person, but I want to give them the time that they need to, I think that for most of you, this is really going to be, for most of you, this is going to be where it's not obvious, like you literally just broke up like a week or two or a month ago. It's been several months, or maybe even, it's getting into the, sixth, seventh, eighth month, ninth month, maybe even a year range, where this person is like, maybe it would be appropriate for me to kind of make my feelings known about this person now. Either way, this person definitely feels like, I'm hearing green light. Like they feel like they have the green light to come forward and really express how they have really been feeling about you, and express emotions that they've been holding back to you. Temperance, they've been being really patient, and they've been waiting for the time to be right. They've also been, maybe they've been waiting for the specific time, especially if this person's going to come towards you around Christmas, or around, Sagittarius season, around, I mean, like, Capricorn season is just starting, but maybe, this person has been deciding that this time, like right now, it is giving me very much so like kind of like a time, like right now is the time. This person has been patient. They've been waiting for things to work out in the background. They want to bring some harmony or bring some balance to the situation. I don't know if you guys can, but my dog just like jumped up on the couch. He's like panting so hard for, I'm not sure why. So I feel like this person is kind of nervous. Like they're kind of just like, like maybe almost like hyperventilating, not like hyperventilating, but this person is just like, ooh, like here it is. Like this finally like worked up the nerves to like come forward and really make themselves known in your life in a way where they want to make it abundantly clear how they really feel about you and what they really want this to be. Yeah, this person is just like I've finally like gathered the courage and got my life in order to the point where I feel like it's okay for me to come forward and try to start something with you or try. Yeah, but they are really anxious, but definitely, again, like I said, with that Ace of Cups and the Ace of Swords. Oh, I thought that was the Page of Swords. Oh, the Ace of Ace of Wands. This is the Page of Wands. I thought it was the Ace of Wands too, right there. I was like, wow. But yeah, this person definitely wants to come forward with something they consider to be very good news. I wonder if this is the Strength card. Oh, it's the King of Pentacles. Wow. So this person definitely wants to bring forward a solid offer, like of commitment to you for sure. They definitely want a brand new passionate beginning here, and they see that within you. Wow. But they do have some fears of abandonment, or they do have some fears of rejection, right? And they're saying that that plans that they had to deal with in the past kind of got in the way, but Jupiter, they feel like there's this expansion, this abundance, this like doorway that's opening up for a possibility for the two of you to really have what they really want together now. Retrograde, they really have felt, maybe perhaps they felt like this kind of Mars retrograde energy, or they've been feeling this kind of review energy, like it was time for them to really spend some time by themselves, like really reviewing their life. Maybe even with that number 15 right there, really going through some heavy karmic cycles, or examining their own karmic thought process, examining their own ways of being, really wanting to ascend to a higher place, so see how all of the stairs are like going up from like this base floor, like all around them. And it's like this person feels like they had to make like a stop along their journey here in this place. Like they were walking up the stairs ascending, and they had to stop and get off on the floor and really do like a review of like washing away some of this kind of shadow or integrating some kind of shadow energy here to really bring about some kind of, yeah, a rebirth. Exactly. There's that Pluto card again, to bring about some type of rebirth in the energy, in their energy, and in between you two. And then look, there is the Strength card with this dignified card there, and there is where they want to go, right? It said they were ascending the staircase, and where does this staircase lead? It leads up here, up here to this place of strength and understanding about themselves, right? This person definitely feels like they've been on a journey, and definitely see how this person is kind of walking back towards these stairs right here. And it kind of gives me like this energy of them ascending here, right? Above the clouds, above the fogginess, above the insecurities, out of this moon energy, right? And into, you guys, these two fell. They were right here. I was waiting to pick them up, and just into this new expansive energy. I told you I was feeling that Sagittarius energy with that expand, right? This person is seeking expansion after this rebirth. This right here is kind of reminding me of like, I don't know if for some reason it's reminding me of a singularity, like something collapsing down upon itself to a point and then expanding afterwards, right? So there is definitely this Sagittarius like collapsing and then movement, and then sudden like movement, like this person like letting go of that bow and shoom, like going off towards a destination that this person just feels like they've been climbing and struggling to get themselves out of, so that they can expand. Definitely. So 2 more of these cards, and then we'll go back to the tarot. So this person really doesn't want to concentrate on the past, really, like what have they been going through. I feel like this person is saying like we've talked enough about that, or on the channel we've talked about enough about this energy kind of going through what they've been going through, like the karmic cycles they've been going through. And this person's kind of getting into this energy now where they're like, okay, I'm tired of reflecting on the past and I'm ready to move forward. Like, I'm ready to move forward. I don't have to live in that state of the past anymore, and I'm ready to expand. And again, with that Jupiter energy, you see Jupiter back there in the background with this expansion, abundance energy. This person is really feeling into that. That they definitely, like I said, they're feeling more rooted. They're feeling more grounded. Hey. What? Leave that cat alone, please. Thank you. My dog is trying to mess with my... No, ma'am. Get down. Trying to mess with my cat. She's a herding dog, and so she always wants to herd all of the other animals around places, and she is like, she like nips at them. Okay, go. Yeah, but this person is ready for some serious change to come into their energy right now. They're really ready for that. Yeah, so with that whole like this person could have felt like they're expanding out of an energy, and they could have felt like really frisky, like kind of nippy, like, and my dog's like running around trying to kind of like, they could have been coming out of a state of feeling like their world was out of control, and so they were kind of projecting kind of like a little bit of a snippy attitude, or kind of like a, maybe they were really feeling this kind of like retrograde energy, this Mars in retrograde energy, where this person was feeling kind of triggered, where this person was kind of really having to focus on their triggers, on their attitude, on their on their projection, on their misplacing blame, their misplacing anger, kind of energy. They could have been being put in a position where they had to really focus on that, and they had to really work through that energy. Okay. Yeah, immerse. Yeah. But this Cancerian energy here again, with the more of this like moon energy here. This person was really had to have like a big focusing on balancing. So that 4 energy right there, balancing their emotions and their emotional being, and this kind of like keeping their emotions hidden, or keeping how they really felt hidden, kind of hiding that kind of energy from people. Yeah, this person felt like they always had to have a mask on, or they had to always have like a, I'm okay, everything's fine, and I feel like this person kind of went through this tower, this collapse, this everything kind of falling down, and then them kind of, being in this place of being almost kind of like well, I'm here at rock bottom, so I might as well pay attention to why this fell apart. If this was maybe a relationship, this person had to do some serious thinking about, had to really do some serious thinking about their own part that they played in their relationship breaking down, their own toxic ways, or their own traumas and triggers and things that really attributed to them getting into this relationship and participating in the karmic action, the karmic kind of nature of this relationship that they had with this past person. They are identifying this past person as a karmic relationship. They're really slowly like working through that. And again, here with with that devil, and then look with that number 15 devil, but then number 13, the death card, right? Wow. Yeah. So they're really, really working on their grounding energy, feeling a lot more rooted and grounded after this kind of uprooting energy. That this complete change in lifestyle, maybe even location for some of them, I heard. Yeah. And so they're really focusing on healing. This person could be really focusing on healing their root chakra and healing their foundation, healing old wounds, parent wounds, or own feelings of lack or feelings of unworthiness within themselves. But this person is in a deep state of like healing energy now, right? And they're feeling themselves really, I'm hearing Kundalini. This person could definitely be going through a Kundalini awakening. Definitely here with like the root energy here going up and growing up, and then here the snake winding itself around the wand, right? There's definitely this kind of healing energy that this person is finding themselves in. It's not so much pain, it's not so much reviewing of the past anymore, and it's definitely issuing in this much more healing, self-love, self-care. It's not so much about, it's kind of grown now, and to be not so much about the relationship that they had with that person in the past and why that fell apart, but more just about their relationships in general, how they relate to themselves, how they see themselves in the world, how they handle any relationships in their life, and they're finding their strength and they're finding their power within themselves, based on really healing that deep energy for themselves. Yeah. And they definitely have been going through this kind of, they could have even been going through a Saturn return as possible, but with this like restructuring of their life. Definitely they were going through, they're coming out of a karmic cycle here of restructuring their life for sure. And now that they're in a more healed state, they're ready for something brand new. Aries energy here with this full card, right? They're ready to have a brand new beginning and to pack light, right? Pack light. Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah. Yeah, they were kind of, yeah. Girl, I know it gets hard when someone hurts you so deep down inside. Absolutely. Um, I feel like this person could have gotten rejected. This person could have tried to propose to someone or tried to take a relationship to a next level, and they ended up getting rejected or lost. Even some of them could have gotten left at the altar, or they just feel rejected because, again, like I said, a really long-term relationship or something fell apart, and this person feels like, wow, like I wasted, this person was feeling like in the past like they wasted an offer or they wasted effort. For some of them, they could have even felt like why did I waste my time with this person when I could have been giving so much of my time and my energy towards somebody who really loved me or cared about me. And for some of you, this could be a person that felt like they invested in somebody else and they felt like they should have invested in you, or they should have invested in a person more like you. For some of them, they could even wish like, oh, like I wish I had met you before I even met this other person, because like my life would be completely different. But yeah. So definitely there are definitely dealing and facing some heartbreak, especially from their past, and they're learning how to put up really strong boundaries between assuring themselves that rejection is guaranteed, right? They are really putting up these boundaries between cutting off and being truthful and honest with themselves about their fears of rejection, and understanding that this cycle doesn't have to be one that repeats itself, right? They don't have to be worried about you or other people that they would be with in the future treating them the same way that the people in the past treated them, right? Like they're truly healing. This is beautiful. I'm so happy for this person. Yes. And they're really getting into a time of really wanting to celebrate, of really wanting to be at ease and really kind of enjoy the good part of life now. They're like, okay, look, like I'm tired of, of, I really feel like this person is like, I'm ready for a kind of like good, you know how we kind of go through phases in our healing journey where it's like a tower moment happens or an event happens, and then we have to go through the whole stages of grief and going back up and building ourselves back up and going through acceptance and anger and blame and doing all of that, and then coming out the other side like, okay, I'm ready for a peaceful time of healing. I've really been concentrating on my healing, and now that I've been concentrating on my healing, I kind of want that easy feeling, right? I kind of want a time of rest, a time of rejuvenation, a time of good times, good friends, and enjoying and rejoicing that I'm actually, you know, starting to feel better and starting to feel a lot more healed after letting go of this really toxic situation in the past. So this would be a kind of person that went through the breakup, went through the counseling or whatever they are, however they've been handling their emotional response from it, right? They went through the isolation and the anger, they got the help that they needed, they started, they took the time off that they needed, and now they're really ready to kind of, like get themselves back out there, put themselves back out in the scene, go out in a really healthy way and actually really be looking forward to new interactions and new people and new growth in different directions. Like this is a person who is going through the healing and grieving process and they're letting go of the past. This is beautiful. Holy crap. Good for them. Right? Like really good for them. And you could be feeling some of this energy marrying you. And if this energy is marrying you, then that, spirit is just here confirming that you are, with doing this healing and all of this energy yourself, that you are manifesting a person who is doing the same, who is doing the healing, who is, exactly, who is really ready to let go, really to shake those swords out of that heart, right? And to really let go of what didn't work out in the past, right? to not invest in things that really, it's like it's time to let go of this fear of how you weren't accepted or you weren't loved in the right way in the past, right? And to move on. For some of them, even putting down their sword, putting down that sword or putting down those wine, and kind of letting go of kind of that ice queen or ice king, like icy I don't want anybody, I don't need anybody, get away from me, no, I'll cut you, get back, no, I don't want you, I don't need it, nothing. They kind of went through that period of kind of maybe even turning into kind of, like a very judgeful or kind of a mean person. And then they kind of had to understand, like, I really need to let go of this because it's not helping me. It's not, I felt at first like I was putting up strong boundaries, but I was really, I wasn't doing it in the most healthy way. So it's time for me to really examine that and to let go of that, really, and to step into this, exactly this Empress energy, regardless of who they identify themselves as. They're stepping into this energy of healing, right? And as they're healing and as they're giving that self-love, they are again like attracting this healing, beautiful energy. And I'm hearing Aquarian, like this new, like a new energy, like a new thought process, a new paradigm, a new way of thinking about themselves, and a new script to follow. Yeah. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Gorgeous. And I think this person is realizing that they are safe and that they are protected. That's kind of the feeling, like this person is just like, I want to feel stable, I want to feel safe, I want to feel protected, And they're learning how to let go of some of the pain that they were clinging on from their past, and to really like give this safe feeling to themselves, for sure. 443 down on the real time clock. Yeah, because it really was this feeling of abandonment that was really keeping them, away from what they really wanted, and they're realizing that, right? Sweet girl. Yeah. They're ready for some loving, right? They're ready for some attention. They're ready for some loving. They're ready for some good times. They really want somebody that makes them laugh. Is this what I'm seeing? I'm like, if this person knows you, they really like your sense of humor. They really like your smile. They really like, yeah, the moon. They want to pop up, and they don't really want to, they don't really want to be ignored. They want your attention. They want your affection, and they want, or just in general, this could be just a person in general, like a type of person or a character that you're manifesting into your life, where it's like, this is what I want, this is what I need in my life right now, Yeah. I need that King of Pentacles, right? I need that person who's going to stand in their truth, who knows themselves, and, they're going to be here willing to offer and really willing to work on this, like ready and willing to work on this. Yeah. I'm hearing that. Sorry, my cat knocked something down. I'm hearing that Disclosure song, that Willing and Able song. Willing and able, cards on the table. Yeah. If we can trust the love in us, there'll be no looking back, no looking back, no. Yeah, so there's this kind of, I'm ready to go forward. Like, I'm ready to have an open, honest relationship with somebody. Like, I'm ready to communicate. I'm ready to really try to do this. Like, for like let's go. Like, let's really do this. Yeah, exactly. This person is like, I want to, hey, shh. Sorry, excuse me, you guys. That this person is like, their guards are still kind of up, they're still kind of, still healing and still learning from the past, but they're wanting to go, they're wanting to have some of that love, some of that light, some of that warmth, some of that sunshine in their life. For some of them, they might be like, I am over the winter, or I'm ready for the sun to be out. Like, yeah, I just heard that the sun will come out tomorrow. um yeah, they're ready for a brand new cycle to begin here. Yeah, they're really, clarify with the solar calm. Yeah, they're really ready for kind of an alignment, like a realignment to happen here. And for things to feel a little bit more like calm after the storm of all of this. That's what they want. They're ready for the calm after the storm. They're like, okay, spirit, um, all this upheaval happened in my life, and I've been healing, and I've been running, and I've felt like I've just been, like a cartoon character sitting there running with my feet, and just scrambling, 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 not able to put my feet on the ground, not able to make real traction, kind of just hanging there in hangman energy, right? And now this person finally is feeling their feet kind of like hit the ground. They're feeling their toes, and their toes are getting some grip, and they're actually being able to really start doing something and taking off here. Yeah, they finally feel like they're able to kind of get out of this kind of fantasy energy here with this devil energy, like I was saying, this kind of fantasy, whatever that karmic energy was of allowing things to stay in this kind of state of I'm not sure, I won't take a chance because then I won't ever be rejected kind of energy. And they're really seeing that the more effort, this kind of exchange energy here, they're really understanding, they're kind of understanding like what the universe is been telling them about the path that they should take forward based on how they've been feeling and based on how their life is going. So they're really listening is what I'm hearing. I'm listening. I'm listening to the signs. I'm listening to the guidance. I'm listening to myself and to my soul and to my my healing and what my body really wants and what it craves. And I'm listening to my desires. I'm listening to my emotions. I'm not just packing them down inside of me. Like I'm really, I'm standing up for myself. I'm finding my voice. I'm finding that healing inside of me, or those things inside of me that I've been cut off from for such a long time. And this person felt very raw at first when they kind of reopened all these emotions and these energies, and they kind of felt very energetically like they needed to cut off. They definitely went into hermit mode because they felt so like exposed, right? But now I definitely feel like they definitely are ready to, like I said, kind of get back out there. And they're getting back out there with the intention of going forward with the lessons that they've learned. And they're also going forward with the intention to really commit to this journey that they're going forward on. They could have, for some of them, they could have found a lack of faith or a lack of remaining faithful in a relationship, or a lack of commitment in relationships. Now that doesn't have to be necessarily like cheating. I'm getting third party energy in the fact of they could have let friends or family members kind of intrude a little bit more into their relationships, which is why they're really emphasizing finding their own voice and finding their own strength as well. They could have let like a job, like their relationship in the past could have really fallen apart because they spent way too much time away from their friends and their family, and not really being there and showing up, and they feel really guilty about that. There is a part of them that feels really guilty about the thought of changing and giving their next person what honestly they're feeling like they should have been giving their past person. They realize that it's like, I should have been a better husband, or I should have been a better wife. I should have been a better father or mother. I should have been more present. I should have been there more. And this person is really realizing that, and they're really putting that into account, into their life, into their regiment, into how they're taking, and they're considering taking that time off and taking family time as a really big form of self-care now, and it's not as much of a like I feel like they considered that like an extra or like a bonus. Like if I happen to get that, oh, that's great. But now they're considering things like that more of a necessity, like taking vacations, taking holidays, taking breaks, um, being there and showing up for like events like recitals and things like that, or like plays their kids are putting on or something. They're realizing like this is really important, and my family matters, and this is time that I won't ever get back. Um, I mean, it's also I also hear somebody in a situation here. Oh, okay. I really wasn't trying to tap into that energy. There's also there is also some kind of jealous. It's kind of that energy of like, some people can break up with a person and see that person grow and change and give the next person what they never gave them, right? And some Yeah. And some people can be like, wow, really? I gave you like 10 years of my life, and then you're going to give the next person all the things that I asked you to do. But so there is this kind of resentment energy here in a past person or in a past situation here, where it's like, really? Now you're growing up. Now it's like, well, I hope. And then there's some people out there that are like, well, I guess good. I would rather you move on from me and treat the next person better than you treated me. You know, I would rather you be more committed. I would rather you be a good father and a good, um, or a good mother or a good, responsible adult, or be a good partner to somebody. Like if you couldn't be it to me, at least us breaking up taught you a lesson of needing to grow the hell up and be a better person for your future, right? But not everybody's gonna feel like that. So for some of you, there definitely is a person in the past that feels a little um there's a specific word they want me to use. It's like, it's not spiteful. What is it? Slighted. They feel a bit slighted. Like, if I'm saying that word right. But where this person is just like, really? Like, wow. Okay. Yeah. So there is that there is a little bit of that energy here. Um, but I feel like over time that will dissipate. But that's just because things are kind of brand new, right? Things are kind of brand new. And plus, on top of that, a person's reaction to something, a person could choose to heal and move on and be like, whatever. I hope my ex is treating their people better than they treated me. Or, they might be like, or they could choose not to heal and not really handle things in the best possible high vibrational way. And then they're kind of like, yeah, like my cat, like peeking her head around the corner, like, what y'all doing over here, Miss Nosy? Boop, 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 boop. Her little bob, it kills me. Bye. Hey, don't get jealous. Don't get jealous. Uh-huh. Hey. Hey. Oh, Lord. Yeah, there's some jealousy here, so y'all, it's okay. It might be a slight obstacle in the past, or it might have been a slight obstacle in the past, but it's just, hey. It's just kind of, not every situation is going to be perfect, or like have no issues or no problems, right? Hi. Um, but anyway, I definitely feel like this person is definitely apologetic for their past behaviors. They definitely are apologetic for the past, and like I said, with the sun energy here, they want to bring about a much more committed and calm and stable. It's like a person finally growing up and being like, okay, seriously. It's like going through a divorce or going through some kind of like major separation for this person, like woke this person up. Like it kicked them in their ass and they were just like, oh wow, like I need to grow up. Like I need to deal with this. I can't stay like my childhood self forever. I really need to commit. I really want to find somebody who is really committed and loving and happy, and really wants to create a really good life together, and wants to have like success. And this person definitely is finding out the truth that there was some emotional maturing that they definitely needed to do here. And the truth is that they really are apologetic about the way things went down in the past. Okay. So depending on who you are when you receive this message, okay, you could be the person like that's like the ex that's separating away from this person, and you're kind of like seeing this person move on, and here, Spirit is here to tell you, like, look, like sometimes people are just not, they're just not gonna do right to you, right? And it's not because you're not worth it. It's just because the breakup was what woke this person up to be a better person, and they might realize that things were never going to be like that with you, but they can, if you guys do have children or something like that together, they can be a good, it's never too late to grow up and to realize that it's time for them to be a good co-parent. And if they do have future children with their next spouse, they want to be a better father to those children. And isn't that a good thing? There are less children in the world that are going to have a father or a mother that's not being there for them the way that they should. And Spirit wants you to know that this person will do a lot better in the future, and they will be a lot better co-parent to to your children in this situation. You know, this person is healing, and they are very apologetic about, and they are really recognizing. I'm hearing therapy. It's really helping them to understand how they really like messed up in your relationship with them, but they understand that they also they want to move on to be in a relationship with somebody else. Okay, and for some of you, you could be attracting this person into your life that's kind of moving on and healing from a kind of past situation. I know not all of you are going to be interested in being with somebody who possibly has already been married or has an ex or has a child with somebody else. Let that resonate for you as it does. If you know that that's not something that you want, then this is not your reading. If it's something that you're open to and that you're okay with, you know, this person is really healing and is really, you know, coming into this a good peaceful time in their life, and they're really ready to share that peaceful time with you, you know. And if you're this person, I'm very proud of you. I'm so very proud of you. You're working so hard and you're making it through, and you know, keep doing what you do. Keep finding your strength, keep finding your voice, and keep doing right by your friends and your family and the people in your life, right? And to realize that you're not a failure just because, you know, this marriage might have failed or that relationship might not have failed or might have failed, but it's never too late to do right by the next person, or do right by yourself, or do right by your kids, or do right by your family, right? And sometimes, yeah, and sustainability, right? It's about finding that balance and that healing inside of yourself to just move forward, right? We can't change the past, but we can be a better version of ourselves for the future, right? To create a better and happier future. Yeah. Fourth house. It's definitely time to be in this like home, this foundational energy. And I definitely feel like that's the energy this person is getting into. That's the energy that this person is issuing into their life. And if you're doing that too, then I definitely feel like Spirit wants you to know that you are definitely, why did it get so dark? Jesus. That you're definitely bringing that into your life as well. You're finding your strength as well, and so is this person. So keep doing what you do. Yeah. This is going to be good. This is going to be really good. Yeah. There might be some discomfort, you know. Examine whether there is discomfort in your life and understand that that's where there needs to be change. Spirit is saying. Understand that the feeling of discomfort is a clue that you are not happy in your environment, or that you're not happy with the situation the way something is, and that means there's something that needs to be addressed, right? It doesn't need to be ignored. And I feel like that's where this whole yeah, exactly, look, ascendant entrance, right? Entrance. That's where this whole journey began. Remember when they had the review and the dignified card, like the strength card, and it was like, look, this is the throne. They started out here underneath in this place of discomfort, right? And then I feel like they started ascending the staircase here, which led them up here, which you can even see where it kind of like you're ascending up, and you can see the archway starting up there, right? The archway here that was in the review card, right? I'm just like, yeah. But the repeat, you know, and it's like the beginning and the end, right? In this place of strength and being above, like being buried down here underneath with no color, all grayed out, right? And you kind of ascending this place out of discomfort here to this place where it was time for you to review what was really happening in your life, right? Find that healing that you needed. Thank you. Right? So I definitely feel, oh my gosh. And then these cards too are 13, 14, and 15. I didn't even notice that. That's crazy, which it's not the same exact order, but that's crazy that they come like right back to back to back. and for, you know, that to get here, you're going to have to go through the stage of review and discomfort, right? You're starting at discomfort. You start climbing up the ladder and ascending and ascending and ascending. You get up here and you're here up here, right? You climb off and, oh, here you are on this platform of review, of retrograde, of integrating your shadow, of really thinking and deep, getting that deep healing. You have the, the kind of, or like a prescription symbol up there, right? Where it's kind of like this deep feeling of healing, right? And getting the medicine that you need to cleanse your spirit and to cleanse that, and then to continue on about your ascension journey here to this place of strength here, finally ascending above the clouds, out of the confusion, out of the discomfort. And here, look, here, you're here, and it's above, and here you see like the sunset and all the beautiful colors, and everything is all, so it's kind of like this renewal of this like vibrant, lovely energy coming into this person's life, where they're starting in the seat of discomfort and ascending and ascending and ascending, and finding this kind of like washing energy away out of them, slightly getting a little bit more color and a little bit more color, until here they are in this place of happiness, in this place of like this full energy of being ready to expand, of being ready to step into their abundance, and being ready to have the seat of strength and understanding of what they've really been going through. And here they are kind of like at this new cycle, right? So it's not like this is where it stops, right? There'll be another level above this and above that. You always keep growing and keep expanding and keep healing, right? Because new events keep happening and you keep learning and growing. But this person is ready. It's finding this new seat of strength and power in their life right now within themselves, and they're learning how to kind of let that color and let that liveliness and let that, it's a coming out of kind of like a depression, or coming out of a place where it was like their whole life was felt kind of bland, or kind of felt like lifeless. It kind of felt like white bread and water kind of energy, right? And now they're coming into spices. Now they're like coriander. Now they're, like that. Is that some cinnamon? I said some salt, not just some salt and pepper, but like some, some oregano, some basil, some something. We're putting it in the pan. We're giving it a little color, like, wow. It's kind of like their taste coming back, yeah. For some of them they even could be coming out of a sense of kind of this feeling of lack, or this sense of like dieting is what I'm feeling, like the sense of dieting, in the sense of kind of like being in this lack, or being in this like, oh, I have to restrict, right? With that Saturn energy, I have to restrict myself. I have to restrict myself. I have to drain all the color and all the life and all the vibrancy out of my life, because I don't know, adult life is supposed to just be boring and dull or something like that, right? And now this person is like, it doesn't have to be that way, actually. It really doesn't have to be that way. But again, like you saw how my animals were acting, so this person could be a little bit of an attention hog, or they could be kind of needing that kind of like, I don't know, I want to say thrill energy, but it's like they need that kind of like, they're looking for that something to bring that kind of like muse energy back into their life, right? Where it's like, like it's like a brand new beginning. It's that Ace of Wands, shining bright, yeah, with this Leo energy here, this like shining, like roaring lion, like feeling like, it's like they're starting to get up and look in the mirror and be like, like, okay, like I don't look so sad. Like the color doesn't look drained from my life anymore. This person could even be realizing that a situation or a relationship they were in was kind of just like draining the life from them. And now they're kind of like head like popped up above water, kind of like learning. For some of them, they even something about their hair. They could be doing something different with their hair. They could have dyed their hair. They could be, I don't know. Like for some of them, they could have been in a relationship that this person, it's like wanted their hair to be a certain way. Like say if they always wanted to like grow their hair out long, but then they got in a relationship with the person told them like, you look irresponsible, like you need to look like a grown up, you need to get a haircut, you need to look professional. And now this person could be being like, you know what, like I'm gonna grow my hair out, I'm gonna grow a beard, like, or I'm gonna do this, like I'm just gonna kind of be me, I'm gonna shine bright, and I'm just gonna have that voice and kind of let it like shine out. Like I'm not gonna douse my flame or douse my energy anymore. I'm not gonna keep myself small to make other people feel better about themselves. Like I'm gonna stand and I'm gonna be as proud and as beautiful and as everything as myself as I am. Like that's just that. That's beautiful. That's beautiful. Yeah, and it's kind of this, yeah. This person is finding their own authority. See how that person's like climbing these mountains and like finding, this person is on like a mission to like find that peak, to like find that new place, to find that inspiration. They're out there looking for it. I'm seeing in this architect deck actually, which I actually have out here, they're showing me the seeker card. There could have been a lot of gossip that was going on with this person. Okay, well, I thought we were done. Artist, this person definitely could be feeling this kind of Don Juan kind of energy coming back in their life, where they feel they're kind of like romantic. Like this person is like, oh, I still got it, right? This person's like, wait a minute, I still got it. Like I still look good. Like I can still get dressed up. I can still go out. Like this person even could have been realizing that they had some addictions in their life that they're recovering from. Their body, their strength could be doing a lot better. They could be looking a lot healthier. Like I said, there's something about like the color in this person like draining out of them, and just like, yeah, they always felt like they were being asked all the time to sacrifice themselves, or it would be this kind of like martyr energy for other people. It's like sacrificing my dream to help everybody else, sacrificing my position to help build up everybody else. And this person could have felt like it was their job to like save everybody, or to be everybody's savior. Or they could have just had a bunch of people in their life that just expected them to be like their savior. Yeah, I'm hearing that. What is it, like Captain Save a Hope? Like, nah, this person's like, block. I'm blocking that out. Like, I'm not. Look, blocking out these vampiric energies in their life. I'm blocking those vampires out of my life. Yeah, this person could have realized that they had some serious energy vampires. Look, who expected them to be their rescuer? I said that, right? They like expected them to be their rescuer. Yeah, and they expected them to put their body with that prostitute energy. They expected them to put their body on the line, or they expected them to sacrifice themselves for like money. Yeah, or they could have been it could have been facing that energy of where they put all of their worth into how much money that they had, so they attracted a lot of people that only put value into how much they could give them, or how much they could build them up or make them feel better, right? It kind of put them in this kind of like places material considerations and security above self-empowerment. Exactly, literally exactly what I was talking about. So now they're looking for this kind of like healer energy within themselves. Yeah, and they're kind of rebelling against that and being an advocate for themselves, right? Standing up for themselves. Yeah, exercising these kind of nasty energies out of their life, and exercising kind of like, look, there's the seeker card. I knew it would come out. There's the seeker card, right? And they're kind of exercising these kind of like bad teachers, or like bad things from their past, bad schools of thought out of their mind, and they're seeking a brand new journey, seeking a brand new mindset. It could even be seeking new mentors, right? Seeking new, yeah. Yeah, this person's just ready for new. They're just out there, yeah, because that's this authority card just reminded me of, that this person's seeking a new authority, or for some of them, maybe even finding a new like higher power, or discovering spirituality, discovering a new religion, or rediscovering their own religion, or discovering a new part, or a new and my brain wants to keep using the word dialect. It's like discovering a new dialect, discovering a new way. It's like their whole life. It's like if you say they were born, I don't know, that they were growing up Christian. It's like, if you're a Christian, you have to do this, and you have to do this, and you have to do this, and you have to do that, and then, and if you don't do those things, you're not a Christian, or you're not religious, or you're not saved, or you're not this. And then this person is kind of discovering like, actually, like, I can have my own relationship with God, or I can have my own relationship with my life. I don't have to follow these set rules, right? Like, those are your rules. I don't have to follow those rules. Like, it can be different than me. This person could have gone up like in a very orthodox religion, or like a very like, it has to be like this and only like this, and if it's not like that, it's not real. And now this person is realizing, like, I can take a little bit of this and a little bit of that, and I can be more than just the one thing you guys want me to be, right? I don't have to just be a moneymaker, or I don't just have to be a housewife, or I don't just have to have, I don't have to be one dimensional. I can be all of these things simultaneously. And it doesn't make me a hypocrite, or it doesn't make me something else. Like, my strength is in how, you know, how diversified I am. Wow. And I definitely think for some of them, they're definitely rediscovering their own sexuality and their own power, right? With that Don Juan and the femme fatale. So whoever, whatever this person, whatever energy this person radiates more in, whether it's in the more in the feminine or more in the masculine, they're finding that kind of romance charm. Like, wow, like I still got it. Like, I'm good. Like, what's that song that's like big on TikTok? I don't understand, where it's like, "Ha, you thought I was feeling you?" Where it's like, "Ha, you thought I was just that?" No. You forgot. You forgot who I was. Like, I kind of forgot who I was too, but like, I'm rediscovering myself. I'm hearing that "I'm coming out" song. I'm coming out. Yeah, some people might be being like, I'm not gonna, I'm not gonna be one dimensional. I'm not gonna fake it. I'm not gonna wear this mask anymore. You know? Wow. This is beautiful. Yes. And like I said earlier, this person could be looking for a mentor. They could be seeking out new schools of thought, new ways of being in the world. And they're kind of just wanting to devour all of it. Just kind of be like, oh, I want to learn about this, and I want to travel here, and I want to do here, and I want to go here and learn from this and learn from that, and just go out there and rediscover myself and rediscover the world. And yeah. This is kind of giving me like a person that could even have had like some kind of like midlife crisis. They could have worked really, really hard. They could have worked really, really hard and built a business or made a legitimate amount of money, but it still wasn't enough. This person really grew up thinking, as long as I make a certain amount of money, like, it's fine, my family's going to be fine and everything's going to be okay. And then they got divorced, or the person left them because it's like, well, you're always out making money and you're never home with me, and you're never home with the kids, and you're never here creating a life with us together. You're always just stockpiling more money. But for what? For what? For us? What us? Where is there an us? Do we go places? Do we do things? Do we spend time together? Like, no, we don't. I'm living comfortably in a big ass house by myself, or just me, like a single parent raising my kids. And all you're doing is out there is just working all the time. And this person really could be discovering, like, on the other side of healing from that divorce or that separation, being like, yeah, you know what? Like, I am more than just the money I can make. I am more than just a homemaker. I am more than just that. Like, I can go out and I can have my own life, and I can discover all these different facets of myself, and I don't have to fit in this little tiny box. I can be something else. A good husband or a good wife or a good father doesn't have to just be point, point, point. It can look like so many different things, and I can be loved and accepted for exactly who I want to be and exactly what I really want to bring to the table. Yeah. Wow. Wow. What a beautiful gift this person is experiencing. Yeah. And I also think that this person is really getting into their body again too. Like, they could be working out, or they could be really getting in touch with themselves again. And yeah. And in all the sense of the world, we're 18 plus here. We're growing up here. We know what's going on, right? In all the sense of the word. Yeah. And they really could be recovering from this like vampiric kind of energy in their life. Like, seriously. Right? Wow. Yeah, this person could have had a lot of narcissists or a lot of people with kind of like really selfish or just like energy vampire, yeah, tendencies in their life. Hey, finally found your way over here. Hey. Hi. You want to sit down? Well, that's really what I have for you guys today. She just wanted to show herself right here at the very, very end, as usual. Usually it takes like 10 minutes to come and like chill out and hang out with me. But anyway, thank you guys so very much. Get your booty out of my face. Thank you guys so very much for being here with me today. I really appreciate it. I hope this gave you the love, light, and clarity that you were looking for in your situation. Okay. All my animals say hey, as you guys saw. Like I said before, I hope that you guys are having a great holiday season with your friends and your family. Okay. Thank you guys so much for being here with me today. If you liked it, give it a like. Let me know in the comment section down below if this resonated for you. And I'll see you lovelies in the next one. Okay. Bye.